Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Fairbury. I did not run a great practice time. I ran an 040 in my last practice, so I'd be up here. I was side by side with people the entire practice, which was really fun. So let's see if we can do any better. Hopefully we can. And also, Merry Christmas to everybody, whoever celebrates it out there, because doing this on Christmas, which is always fun. I love doing like Christmas racing and stuff like that. Good amount of people on early in the morning, which is nice. Fastest way around is definitely the bottom side for the most part until it gets super worn out. But I enjoy this track. It's a nice tiny track, but it's very wide, so you can do a lot of side-by-side racing, which is very fun. 120, that's pretty good. A lot better than I did in practice because I'm able to run all the way out to the wall on the straightaways. You don't want to like bog yourself down too much. Try to keep your car pretty straight. Second lap, 133, not bad. I had a pretty good average, I'd say, overall there. So I'm very happy about that. Currently, we are fourth. Somebody ran in, a couple guys ran in the 14s in practice, which is crazy. But track is worn off a little bit, so it doesn't look like they're getting as fast. So happy we're qualifying somewhat up front, and I will pick it up when we're getting ready to go green in the heat race. Alright, well, we qualified fourth, so we'll be second in the second heat. So we will be watching this first heat go down. The camera angle on this track is so weird for the chopper, but I kind of like it because it's just because it's different. We're in a pretty good time though, 120. I'm very happy with that. I was hoping I can get into the zeros because I was able to in my practice before this, but track's a little bit worn out. It's pretty worn out on the top side already. It came in like that, I believe. It was like a lot of cushion up there. It wasn't like a completely clean track, so I don't envision myself going to the high side because I will smack that wall a bunch probably. Even when the track gets pretty worn out, you can just like roll the bottom and it's pretty quick. So we'll see how messed up this race gets. There might be a consolation race as well since there's 17 people in this race, even though one person has fallen out of the race so far. There's still probably going to be a consolation race, which sucks. That's just going to mess up the track even more, but it is what it is. I like when tracks with these worse cars, with like, not worse cars, but lower horsepower cars.
Holy shit.
I don't know who was saying that. But the cars with these less horsepower motors, it's fun when the track gets worn out, because then you really have to try to keep the car straight. They are off. 3 had a pretty good start. 9 the 4 side by side behind him. He goes all the way to the high side, which is very surprising to me. I did not think that he would be running the high side. I guess if you get it right, it's very fast, it looks like. Okay. I'm trying to see what the hell he's doing. Like, he's getting way up there and just keeping the car super straight. He is really fast up there. Holy crap. That's kind of crazy. I would not expect running that high being that fast. Because he's running 15.1s right there. Let's see what he gets on this lap.
I think you did. I might be wrong.
Like, did he run his qualifying up there is what I would like to know. I don't know if he
sure I did.
ran... Oh, his 0.58. Yeah, he's running that high, that fast. I think I'm going to stick to the bottom, though. I like the bottom a lot more. I'm better down there, but... Real interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if there's anybody battling back here. He's smacking the wall. Looks like everybody's pretty single filed out for the most part. He's way behind. So yeah, nobody's really that close to each other. I'll probably watch third place for now because they're smacking the wall. Probably about to battle each other. 14 had a good run. Screwed it up on the exit. I just don't like the high side of this track. Like, there is some banking up there, and the bottom's more flat. But I smacked the wall way too much. I'd be like this 14 up there. That would be me. The 3 and the 4 that are in the front are flying. Go back to this, but I think these are the only 2 really battling side by side for now. I'll keep an eye on first place to see if they're going to start battling at any point. But what lap are they going into? They're going into the last lap right here anyways, so... Doesn't really matter. First and second are still single filed on the high side. They're fast up there. So is that 9 car. 9 car is pretty quick up there. Yeah, that's a 9 or a 6. I can't tell. I think it's a 9. Honestly, don't know. No, it's a 6. Okay, I thought... oh, the 9's in my heat. I remember seeing the 9 qualifying ahead of me. But he's in my heat. He was the one I was side-by-side with all practice, the 9 car, so this will be interesting. Except, I was running the bottom and he was running the high side, so... roles are reversed now for this heat race.
Alright, man.
I'm gonna have to start on the outside, which is tough for me, because I just don't like the outside as much here. I just smack the wall. I need to get better at it. It seems pretty fast up there from what I saw the top 2 running. Hopefully we can get a pretty good start next to this 9. See what we can do here.
It's the 8 car.
Short pace laps at least for this track because it's nice and small. I like that about this track. This track does produce some pretty good racing though when you can run the bottom and the top, which I feel like you can right now.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Just got to get a good turn down on the corner when he goes. Hopefully the 1 doesn't get a great start, but he probably will.
Green flag, green
Had a pretty good start overall, I feel like. Kind of ran the top better than he did right there. Got into the back of him a little bit. He's smacking the wall. Definitely going to the bottom now, because I like it better.
Next car is the leader.
And if 9 just keeps messing up like that, we can get by him like that, which is great. Those top 2 in that first heat were just flying on the high side, which that's just crazy to me.
Alright, you're back in second. There you go, man. Good
I'm
job.
fine with being in second, as long as I don't have to go through the consolation race. There's like nobody that's gonna get knocked out of it, I think, because the one guy that would get knocked out, he's already gone, so people are just gonna be fighting for position in the consolation anyways. I just hate starting further back in the races when you have to go through a consolation, stuff like that. Got very sideways there, but I'm trying to like just throw it in and keep the gas pedal down for the most part. Not slide too far up the track in the corner.
Alright, man, next car is a lap down.
No, the next car is the leader. Oh, they probably meant that guy coming off of the bottom that just came out behind me. Yeah, he's a lap down.
Your left to go.
He had a really good exit there. He like slowed up his entrance and drove it off straight. That's not a bad idea.
More left to go.
It looks like it's going to be a battle of the bottom and top, which is really fun at this track. The top 2 guys in the first heat ran the top. The top 2 guys in the second heat ran the bottom. Going to be real interesting. And plus, the way we're starting is the opposite of what we were running. Like, me and the 1 are starting on the outside lane. The other 2 are starting on the bottom lane. Even though first place will probably be on the top by the time first corner comes anyways. But that's just really funny how that's going to work out for the feature.
Sorry, 5, for my job and you getting it
And we got a consolation race, even though there's like no one to get knocked out. Oh wait, somebody connected, but he fell out and never came back. So there's only going to be like 4 people in this
It's a
consolation.
fine line, you know.
Okay, there's only going to be like 4 people in this consolation. So I'm just going to skip it for your guys' sake because it's going to be a pretty boring race. So I will pick it up when we're getting ready to go green in the feature race. Alright, we will be starting 4th in the feature race, which is really good. I'm very happy about that. It's just going to be real interesting because the bottom 3 guys, like 1st, 3rd, and 5th, they were all running the high side in their heat, and me and the 1 were running the bottom. So this is going to be real interesting to see how this plays out early on. Cautions are on in this 25 laps. Hopefully there is no cautions. That'd be great. We can go 25 quick laps, have some good racing. I hope so. I think these are single file restarts if I remember correctly. I think the street stocks are single file restarts, so If we do get a restart, we won't have to worry about inside or outside. We can just go run whatever line we wanted. Hopefully we can get a good restart, and hopefully the one gets a pretty good restart in front of us. And I hope we can keep our, like, races getting better, because yesterday's race in the limited late models ran really well, gained some iRating back finally this season. So I'm hoping I can keep up that trend for right now, even though it's not a trend, it's only one race right now, but we're working on it. Seeing if we can do it. Just got to get a good restart here. Hopefully nobody wrecks and we could hook that bottom like we have been and just keep on moving. And I think that top lane's getting really worn out to where it's getting really high up there. That's why I don't want to run up there, because I will smack the wall, especially coming off the corner. If you hit the opening coming off one of the corners, you will smack the wall and pretty much turn your car 90 degrees sideways. Probably get ran into by some other guys too.
The pace car is in.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Did not have a great start. That's alright. All up in the slick stuff. Gotta run the outside here, which I don't necessarily love. Didn't run it awful though. You definitely get a ton of momentum off this high side, is the one good thing about it. You get a bunch of momentum down the straightaways. But I would much rather run the bottom. Looks like the 4 has migrated to the bottom. Oh, nope, there he goes. That's what I was saying. Me and the 1 are running the bottom, the 3 and the 4 and the 6 are running the top, and theirs.
All clear, all clear.
It's starting to get pretty worn out on the bottom, but you just kind of have to wait for it. Or get right in the grip and keep your car straight. I'm not keeping my car straight enough. The best way to run the bottom is if you can go all the way to the outside wall, coming off the corner. That's how you keep up your momentum on the bottom. It's tough when people are on your outside. Okay, and you're getting pinched down like this. The back end has to come out, dude. Don't know what you want from me. Okay, we're in third. Don't love that.
Still there.
I'm gonna go all the way to the outside if he wants to do that.
You got one inside.
Try to get this momentum on the outside. I'm not gonna pinch him down like he was to me. I'm afraid I'd get wrecked. Definitely faster than that 4 car, which is nice. He just seems to be losing his grip. If you run that outside right, it's fast. Car stopped down the... Oh, okay, he's going. Thought that was going to be a caution then. But we're running pretty solid. I'm very happy with that. Currently. Need to not get that sideways though in the corner. Need to wait on it more. Get out of the slick. I either need to run a little bit higher in the grip or just go lower and not hit those tires, because those tires will ruin your day real fast. I'm putting this wheel at like 180 degrees upside down. Seems like everybody's pretty much running the bottom. Lap car is in the way of the leader. That's a mess right there. Slowing him up. Oh, slowed up second place too.
That car is a lap down. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Don't fucking do that.
Got one outside.
Alright, this 10 car is a bowling ball. He is going around just hitting everyone. That's going to be a caution. What is your problem, 10? Holy shit.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what the problem is. He's just going around like hitting just about everybody. Holy shit. Like he's just coming down on the straightaway. He's either smacking the wall because he doesn't know how to drive, or he's just coming down on the straightaway because I know that second time he came down, the first time he smacked the wall, but he doesn't know how to drive. He needs to get the hell out of the way of the leaders. Look at the back of his car, it's all fucked up. But we should have single file restarts here. I should be passing the 10 this next lap around or something. One or the other. But he's not going to be starting up here, I know that. Hopefully we can get a pretty good restart here, because we've already 15 laps in it. Already 15 laps in, which is nice. Been a pretty quick race. Well, that's because the 10 literally had to stop to let everyone by. That makes sense. But none of these laps count for cautions, which is nice, at least on dirt. So stuff like this happens. Nice small track, you pretty much have to come to a stop to let everyone by. So it's going to make a delayed green. Hopefully we can keep up what we're doing.
Get ready.
And maybe we won't have to run into those lap cars again.
Alright, man.
That would be nice.
Why are we over here at the start finish line when everybody else is fixing to get ready to go? Hit me in the ass one more time, mate.
Oh, people are getting angry. That's so funny. There is just slickness everywhere. I'm gonna try to run this like complete bottom down here and just wait on the car. See if I can get some grip to go. Oh, I got so sideways. That was really bad on me. I like checked everyone up behind me. That's a caution, yeah. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. That pace truck, I thought I was getting wrecked by somebody coming out of the pits, and it was the pace truck. That scared the crap out of me.
Hey, you realize, you do realize now you get protested, right? You know that.
Oh, people, short track racing is just so fucking funny. Oh, he got like spun out during the caution.
Enjoy your time off.
That's annoying. He might be stuck a lap down now, to be honest, which really sucks. That really sucks for him if he is. Had a pretty good restart though. I messed up that one corner, but I think I bottled up the whole freaking field behind me because they all started running the bottom too. I got way too sideways going into a corner. I hit the brakes a little too hard.
Get ready.
We are going this time. That was quick. I was not even paying attention until it said get ready. Hopefully we can get a good restart like we did last time. Not a bad one. The 3 had a worse restart last time though. That's mainly what happened. That outside may be faster at this point, but I really want to stick to this bottom. Yeah, if you run it right, it seems like it has that momentum up there. The 4 doesn't want to be behind me anymore either, because I messed up that one corner really bad. Give me another caution.
No, I just watched 2 cars flip in front of me. I let up and there's no caution, and then something
Oh,
like
rip.
driving.
There's the caution. Jesus Christ, guys, come on. We were doing so well. We had 15 laps, and then now there's been like 3 straight cautions in a couple laps. That's frustrating. I just want to get the racing over with. Not over with, but I want to like...
No caution come out for it.
I just
and they
want
kept
to...
driving.
I just want to like get going, get some racing in. These caution laps are boring. Because the first 15 laps were pretty fun. That top side does seem a little quicker though. I may need to go up there.
What? Merry Christmas.
Everyone's freaking disconnected because they've all been wrecked.
Did anybody else see the 2 cars flip? Probably 6, 7 range.
I want to go back and see that. That was around lap 19, I guess.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I just feel more comfortable on that bottom. The top side seems like it has some momentum off the corners though.
Alright, man.
But I've been sticking to the bottom and I need to just stay with it. Ooh, the 4 car had a really bad start there. He must have been too much in the slick, turning too much or something. Don't hit the tires. That's the only thing I would hope for.
Got one outside. You're clear high.
I can get to the inside of the 3 through these corners. It's just coming off. He has the momentum.
One outside. All clear, all clear.
It all depends if he smacks the wall or not, though. And it all depends if I smack the tires or not.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Or if I get way too sideways. That happens sometimes. Actually, that one has something figured out, it looks like, running that middle line. It's like slick in the beginning, but then looks like the second half you can kind of get some momentum. At least in 3 and 4 here more.
Just got the white flag. That means one more left to go.
Yeah, no reason to run super low or super high. Just need to keep my car straight. Well, we started out 4th, finished 3rd. I'm very happy with that.
Good race though.
It was a pretty good race up front for the most part.
Checkered flag this time by.
Pretty good race overall. The 1 car started in 2nd because he was in my heat, and
Hey,
then
you got me 11 at the end.
he got to the lead and never let up. That was good. That was a pretty good race overall. I want to go back.
Sure, I couldn't see the time.
I want to go back and see what he means by those people flipping, because I would like to see that. Oh, that is what happened. Oh, they didn't go flipping. They went up into the wall. That's all it was. They didn't go flipping. Everyone's smacking the wall back here really bad, though, but... Yeah, okay, that was the caution, probably, the 5 car. But yeah, we had some pretty good racing up front for a long time, like... Let me go all the way back to the beginning. I should have just went to the laps and clicked number 1, but... Oh well. We had some good racing off the start. We were able to get back to the bottom like we'd like. They were running the top, and I was able to prevail on the bottom sooner or later on this 4 car, and that was the best racing all day, really, for this race. So the 3 and the 1 were battling pretty well, but the 1 just kind of started pulling away. When did I actually like get back under the 4? Oh yeah, I remember this. He started pinching me down. I forgot about that for a while. I actually forgot about this. He was running the high side, and he's like, nope, I'm just going to start running the middle. But then he was like kind of coming down on me off the corner, and I didn't know where he wanted me to go, because my back end has to kick out. But we ended up getting by him, and then we ran that high side for a couple corners to get by him on the high side, because he wanted to try to cut under. I knew he was going to cut under there. I thought he was going to go harder into the corner, but I slid really far up, and he had a really good corner. So I figured I'll just start running that high side, try to see if I can get some momentum, and actually ran it pretty well. I actually was able to get right up on that wall without smacking it, and you get just so much momentum down the straightaway. I just like the bottom more. You may not be able to keep up your momentum, but I feel like you can get faster laps out of it, I would say. Actually, I want to see that, because I ran a 393 there. What did I run this lap? Right after it. Let's see if I ran a faster or slow lap. Looks like I ran a 341, so it's like half a tenth faster. Not bad. Not bad overall. That lap was a 369, so yeah. I was a little bit quicker on the bottom than top, but very happy we were able to finish 3rd there. That's great. Started 4th, finished 3rd. Car number 2, definitely going to gain some iRating out of that, so we're starting to work our way back up towards 4K, so let's go see how much iRating we actually ended up gaining. Alright, results are in. Qualified 4th, finished 3rd. Gained 18 iRating. Okay, so not too bad. Strength of field was super low. That's why we barely gained any, actually. But the top 3 of us were actually pretty good iRating, like 3,500 and up. He was over 4K. So it was a good front of the field. The rest of the field was actually pretty low. Makes more sense why we weren't battling with them. Even the 4 car was a 2,400, so it was a pretty big drop off after number 3 to number 4. But he still raced pretty well. Like, he made a couple mistakes, so makes kind of sense with his iRating, but it is what it is. Gained some iRating at least. That's all I'm happy about. Gaining 18 more, back up to 3655. Hopefully this week, if we run well in the 358s, tomorrow, and then the super late models for Monday, we maybe can get up to 3,700 if we run well enough. That would be my goal, because I believe the 358s are here at Fairbury again. So I kind of enjoy this track just because it's such a tiny track, and you could run different lines, as you can see. You could run that bottom, the very top. You can get the momentum off the top. So it's a very fun track. You could run both sides of it, and you could have some great side-by-side racing. So hopefully we could do pretty well there. The super late models, don't 100% remember where they're at, but I will be running those regardless. And then we have the ARCA race on Sunday as well. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Hopefully you guys have a great holiday as well. And hopefully you can get whatever you want out of Christmas or any holiday that you guys celebrate. But like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more racing. And I'll catch you guys in the next race.